Friends, today we'll see row, column and cell formatting. As you can see, we are having a data already there on the sheet. We'll try and learn it through this data itself. Now you see, as according to our test, quantity is written over here and there is a lot of space related to that quantity. Similarly, unit price and a lot of extra space is there in this cell. Whereas in column C and cell C1, customer seg is there and it seems that some text is hidden there because of the width of the cell. Is similarly in column D, product cat, and something is hidden over there because of the width of the cell width is quite less. How we can do is we can go here on the joint of column C and column D and double click here. As soon as you double click here, it auto adjusts the complete cell for all the text whatsoever in this column. Similarly, we can do it for column D also. And we see in column E lot of extra space is there. The cell width is more and we do not require it. What we can do it, we can select column C, D, E, F together and double click on anywhere on any of the joints and all of these cells will get auto adjusted by themselves. Similar cases in the rows also. You see this row is quite wide where it is not required. It is too wide. Now there are two methods. We can drag it by our hands also like this, and we can drag it like this. Now by dragging it, the problem is that we may not be able to adjust them properly. The best method is select multiple rows, or you go on this point here and select all the data and go anywhere in the joints of any of the rows and double click. All the rows will get auto adjust by themselves. You can also do it on this area. Here you can call it cell. All the formattings related to row and columns are here. Let us see one by them also. You see insert. First is insert cells. Suppose at any point of time I want to here insert a cell, let us say column D, and if I want to insert a cell here, I can go insert and insert cell. It will ask me what should I do with the current data. Shall I shift it down? Shall I shift it up? Shall I shift it right and all? So let us say I'll shift it right. And when I said OK, a blank cell will be there and the rest of the data will get shifted to the right hand side. And then we can adjust the cells by double click on the joint of E, F and G, as you can see, right? So do not think the hash sign is an error. For the time being, let us do Control Z to be in our original situation. Similarly, if I want to insert a row in between, for example here column E, I want to here insert a column here because I want to have product ID because product ID is missing in all the data. I want to have a product ID, so I can insert it like this. Another method of inserting is wherever you want to insert a column, you select any cell in that row, you go to row or that column and insert. Suppose I want to insert a row, I can click on this insert sheet rows. I can have another rows. Another thing, I can select from here, if you see the complete row, and make a right click and I can have insert. It inserts the rows. Similarly, if I want to insert a column, I can go here and have insert and insert a column or a row like this. I am doing it now Control Z so that we can have our original data. Now let us see some more functions. Similarly, insert columns or insert a sheet. We can insert a sheet also. Right now we are having 4 sheets in this. Previously we have learned that, let us go to here in the bottom. We press this plus sign to insert number of sheets, and if you want to remove, we can right click on that sheet and delete that sheet. So what happened here is we can insert a sheet with the help of this insert sheet also. A new sheet is there. If you don't want to have that sheet, we can right click and delete that sheet. There is now second is delete. When you click on it has a delete cells. So let us say I want to delete this 19 from here in the cell E5. I select E5 and I go and delete the cells. As soon as I delete the cells, it says left, up, right and bottom. Let me say I'll shift the cells left, it will delete 19, and in the place of 19 the F5 value, that is 21.78, will come up in the E5 value. This is how there might be some applications where you might require to do this, so this will help in it. Now let us have Control Z to be the original data. Similarly, we can delete rows and delete columns. We can select column F and have a right click, and we can delete it here from here also. Let us have Control Z to get our data back, or we can go here on the delete and delete the columns. In this way we can delete columns also. If we select a row, it will have a delete rows. If we select on a certain cell, then you see both delete rows and columns are available. Whatever you wish to, you can delete that row or column. Now there is option here, formatting, row height. Whichever the cell you have selected, if you want to change the height according to your choice, suppose I have row height and I want to have the height of, let us say, 18, I will put it as at 18, and you see the height little increases. Or if I want to have the height of 20, or let us say 25, I will have the height of 25 mm. In this way you can change the height. Similarly, you can change the width of the columns also. You go to format and you can change the column width also. For the same cell we want to have the width of, let us say, again 25, we will have 25, and it will increase the width in the same ratio. If you want to auto adjust it, you can go here and double click to auto adjust, or you can go in the format here and click on auto fit column width. When you click it, it will auto fit for the particular cell but not for the column. If you want to do it for the column, you have to select whole column and double click it like this. And similarly, auto fit for the cell like this, you can do it. Now there is an option called hide and unhide. Let us see how this works. Suppose I am having a quantity here and a price here. There is another price I would like to quote up here, that is, let us say, selling price. Selling price, and this selling price may be little more than the original price. Let us say it is 220, a little more than the price. We'll learn the formatting of these at a later lecture. Now there are all the prices up here. We'll have all the prices up here in this row. What we can do is we can hide this cell. We are having the price but we don't want to show someone else the price, so we can right click upon here and we can hide these prices. When we can hide these prices, then at any point of time whenever we require, we can again unhide and see it back. For unhiding, we have to select it, F and H, and we have to right click on the top and we can have unhide. Another way to hide and unhide is we can go here format and we can here hide rows or hide columns or hide sheets or unhide rows, and we can do all those things. So let us select this unit price and we would like to hide it. Then select unit price and we click on format and we'll have hide columns. Then the column will get hidden, and in this way you can hide or unhide the columns, right? You can also unhide it by going up here in this point and double clicking on this join. Again the column will get unhide. Now another option is rename sheet. In the bottom corner you are having this row and column. If you see this row and column, you would like to rename it to row, column and cell. Best method is double click on it and rename it. There is another thing, if you like to, you can double click on it and rename it, or you go here format and write down, click on rename sheet, and then you can rename the sheet. Simple as you can double click and rename it. And the last one is tab color. You can change the color of the tab here. In this portion I'll just color it out. I'll encircle it. You see the background color of this row column cell is white. We can go on format and tab color, and let us have tab color as let us say blue color. The background, you see lower background, the color slightly changes. In this way you can differentiate between different sheets. One more thing is left out, protect cells, and in some later lectures we are going to understand a complete how cell protections and sheet protections are taken care of.